All right, we're going to review today over the case assessment. You're going to see these questions again, possibly on the TCAP test that you take in May. So we're going to review over these. You are also going to take the case assessment again in February, towards the end of February. And when you take the test at the end of February, you're going to see these questions that we're going to review in the next few days, along with the ones that we are teaching from January till February. So let's go over these questions, because you're going to be answering some questions yourself. This one talks about the graphs that show the motion of a small remote control car. It says, what happened to the toy car during the first 5 seconds? Well, if you look at it, down here at the bottom is the seconds, okay? And this is the velocity. This is your speed that you're doing. Now, if you look at the first 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go up and you see this line, and it is going straight. So when a line is going straight out here, when you look at it, that doesn't mean it's accelerating, okay? It means that we are traveling pretty much at the same speed. Now, if you look at our best answer in this one would be our C, because it traveled at a constant velocity at 10. Look, it's at 10, and it stayed constant all the way across. So when you see a straight line straight across, that means it is constant. Accelerated means it's speeding up, okay? So it is not accelerating, it's staying constant, okay? Let's look at question number 2. Question 2 goes back to the universe that we talked about earlier this year. And all these questions came from questions that we have studied from the curriculum we've started in August till December, okay? A scientist claims that the farther a galaxy is from the Earth, the faster it is moving from the Earth. Which statement supports this claim? Well, if you look at it, we're saying that it's moving faster. And it does. The further you get away in the universe, the faster it's going away. So kind of remember that again. The further you're going out into the universe, the faster it's going. So another word for faster, just as we said in the last question, was accelerating. So we're going to look at where we see acceleration. So our best answer in this one here would be A. The universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. It means it's going faster in this one, okay? Number 3. In this one here, it says a student designs an experiment to study the effects of different materials used to make a ramp have the motion of a toy car. In each trial, the toy car is released from rest. The image shows the design for the experiment, and the table shows the results. Okay, so we have our books, we have our ramp, and we have our car, and we're letting it go down this different type of ramp. We have a hard plastic, sandpaper, carpet, and then felt. And when we let them go, the question is asking, in which trial does the toy car have the greatest net force? So what is the force that's being behind it? And if you look for it, our largest number here in this one is 1.6, which is trial 1, and our answer would be trial 1, trial 1, okay? Now net force, it's got to be a force behind it also. So just dropping it and letting it go, we normally do this lab in school where we stack up books and we make a ramp and we drop a toy car and we do the trials here. And you can see that the force would just letting it go. We don't push it, you just let it go. If you have a force that is a push, it's going to be more of a net force. You're going to add that to it. Number 4. The graph shows the performance of digital and analog signals. Now, this is our signal strength from strong to weak. And here we have the audio quality. Was it sounding good, which is at the top, or was it sounding poor? If signal strength decreases as you move farther from the source, which is the best method for sending information over longer distance and why? So as you're going out here, what's happening? Is the analog doing any good, or is the digital doing any good? Which one's doing better is what we're looking for. And as you see, over distance, the digital is doing a better job, okay? So we want to look at what our best answer is to go with this graph. Our best answer here would be digital individual, it is better sound quality over a larger range of signal strength. So that means that you have the further you're away, you're getting a better sound quality with this digital compared to an analog, okay? Number 5. How does the data support the claim that the universe is expanding? Well, in this one, you can do some elimination. This one is talking about the distance going this way, velocity going this direction. Velocity is your speed. Velocity is the speed. So we're looking at, would it be A, the galaxies are moving away from the Earth and moving away from each other, increasing the amount of empty space between themselves. This sounds like a good answer. B, the galaxies are moving away from Earth and releasing less intense light. Do we know anything about light in this question? No. So B is going to be C, the galaxies are moving away from Earth and creating more nebulas. Do we know anything about nebulas here? No. D, the galaxies are moving away from Earth and changing shape over time, decreasing the motion of the other objects. This is not talking about anything about objects. So our best answer is A. So remember that as far as you're going out, the further you keep going out into space, the faster you are going with this, okay? So these are questions 1 through 5.
Tell them they need to go to the, oh, okay. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.